Gordo? It does this to me every week. Hi, everybody. We're going to take Secretary off. She out to eat. So she didn't know what the schedule was this evening.
I did. I'm sorry, y'all. Hi, everybody.
That ain't even right, girl.
Don't do that. I love
you
y'all.
Dead wrong.
I'm here, but I'm here.
Enjoy your dinner, honey. It's okay. Enjoy your dinner. I love you.
I mean, you done.
Congratulations, good.
I'm done. I'm leaving now.
Brittany was.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm so glad to be in here this week. I was finna do this tonight because I'll get into that a little bit later, child. I'll get into that a little bit later. But y'all, I'm so glad y'all here. Let's see who up in this joint today with me. Let's see. Oh, hey, Raven. Hey, Jason. Hi, Christopher. Let's see. Y'all got these comments coming in. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Dante. How y'all doing? How y'all week going so far? Well, y'all say hey to each other. Y'all know we a family. We very family oriented over here. So you know how we do. We know we do. Hey, Joe. Hey, everybody. How everybody week going, y'all? When I say I almost didn't want to come home this week. I had a wonderful time in Texas. So as well. I really enjoyed it. Hey, Donovan, happy birthday, y'all. Y'all know y'all saw me post about my brother, y'all, his birthday. I'm sorry I couldn't be here to celebrate, which I had to fly out real quick. You know what I'm saying? You was no love lost. We gonna do something, I promise. Hey, Nichelle. Jason saying, hey, everybody. I saw you did. I had a great time, y'all. Like, really, really great. Dang, I just thought about it. I didn't because I actually went to go see my brother. Never even posted a picture so y'all can see my older brother or anything. We just enjoyed each other and just spent time with each other. And, that's that. I'm sorry I didn't make it to church. Lord Jesus. I really tried. But I didn't realize we kind of overslept a little bit. Now, we ain't sleeping late, but we was up about 8:15, 8:30-ish. But I didn't realize that you can drive an hour and 50 minutes and still be in Dallas. I just did that's how big and huge that city is. Like, I had no idea. Then I messed around and left my gel at home because I don't really use gel. Have to use gel. It's just like really extremely hot. And I wasn't even thinking about it because I'm so used to not using gel no more. My hair was just poofing out and looking crazy. Too as well. So I mean, but you got some way to breathe. Oh, thank you, Chris. See, Chris, we know I be going through some things. Child, I be stressed. I be booked and busy and running around, about to run my head right off my shoulders sometimes. So it's a good little break. But this ain't gonna be a long show because I was watching the versus battle and it was kind of dry. But I will say, Trina is dragging Eve. Eve looks good in the look department, but Trina just hitting. So I didn't even really expect what to see. I wanted to know. So I kind of forgot the verse was coming on until I was just up and about. But let's go ahead and get into some things, y'all. Let's get into some, okay. Oh, before that, I forget. Yeah, I know I said I was going to try to vlog my trip. It was no way I could have done it. Because, I mean, it was the way I could even think about doing all this recording and stuff when I was just really in the vibe, because Dallas was a vibe, y'all. Like, seriously, if you've never been, I suggest you go. It was definitely a vibe. So I didn't get the vlog, but I do have some background exclusive videos that I did record or was recorded or whatever. So I don't even think I can post them because I feel like My page might be brought down to crazy as I was acting. Like I had a good time though. I really did. It was really amazing. Let's just say I definitely had fun. Hey Shakira. Hi. Thank you, Desmond Ward, for sharing the video. Thank you for coming on here last week. I know that's probably, the last thing I thought I would ever do with you. And then we actually didn't really argue. So I'm really proud of us. So anybody else, y'all share this joint, because we're going to get started. I ain't going to be on here long because I got to catch up on the verses about it a little bit anyway. I just didn't want to deprive y'all. Hey, sweetie. Hi, boo. Inbox us there. I don't know if my friends were like, why you showing them? Because I was acting a fool. I had a good time. I really let my hair down. I love Texas, y'all. Dallas might be my next home. I am all serious too. I am definitely serious. So let's get to some things real quick or whatever. Let me get my stuff. I don't even got my seat. When my secretary ain't here, I'm all over the place. Look at her peeking though. Look. Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna bring up while I'm talking about why she out to eat like she didn't have something to do today.
Stop trying to do me.
You see how I'm not set up because you ain't here.
I see. I'm right down the street from your house though. I'm right here at TGI Fridays. Do you need me to come?
Then you come by my house and don't even invite me out to eat before the whole show or whatever. I could have came and got me something to eat. I haven't even ate dinner yet. See how people do me? Bye, girl. I'm going to figure it out. Buddha, I'm coming to see you tomorrow. I was trying to come see you last night, but I was setting stuff up for today, for this tonight, in between the jobs that I have. So I was trying to set all this up. So I would definitely come see you tomorrow, do your thing, because I love you to death, and I think you're doing an amazing job. From what I see, every time I jump on your live while you're there, I'm definitely coming to see you. They say everything is bigger in Texas. It definitely is. It definitely is. I mean, the food was food-wise, just alone, child. Oh, my God. No, she wrong for that. I haven't even ate dinner. Nothing. And she right down the street. I know exactly where she at. If I wanted to, I'd go up 2 traffic stoplights, and I'd be right there where she at right now. And she didn't even think about, let me call Dez and see. I might be putting a poster for a new secretary soon. I don't know, Chad, because she over here she turning corners and acting crazy too, Chad. So I don't know. But we finna get into this thing, y'all. I think I got my stuff. Oh, yeah, I got it. Is it in order? So I'm gonna do something real fun, y'all, because I'm gonna tell you, somebody sent me this. Because I know I don't be doing everything that hold on, what is y'all talking about? Wait a minute. Did you eat eggplant? I did not. We'll be moving to Texas together. I'm headed to Houston, though. Oh, my God, brother moved to Houston. It's like a 4-hour drive away from Dallas, whatever. So if I do move, I get to see him more, too. But I heard Houston was lit, though. No tea, no shade. But yeah, we're gonna get into some things. So somebody sent me this, and the fiber could be getting on me sometimes. They're like, I sent you this, and you don't do it. So I'm a little late doing it, but this is funny. So somebody kind of plumped up these people and renamed them. So we have, instead of NBA Youngboy, we have NBA Grown Man. I think he looked cute like this. Honestly, thicker is better. So to me, I don't know. That's just my thing. Then they had the nerve to do, instead of NLE Chopper, they have NLE Bazooka. He looks so cute like this. I don't know why I like it. I think that's because thick is it. I think he's cute. Instead of Lil Baby, they made him Big Baby. He's probably my least favorite, I shall say. Instead of the baby, we have now the man. But he don't look that much bigger. I mean, yeah, it's a little plumper, but he already has a real solid face to me. This didn't do him any justice. Instead of little Uzi Vert, we have Big Uzi Vertical. Now, he's giving me Trick Daddy tease. He's giving me the walk of death. I'm scared of him anyway. I think he's weird as hell. you know, he giving me Selma. He just giving me something old and just cringe it, or I don't even know what to even say what he's giving me. But I just don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't my thing. But this was a cute one too. Instead of Drake, we get Cake. Drake is cute, chubby. He is so cute, chubby to me. I like Drake. Now this is when they motherfucking tried it though. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki Minaj. She would not look like that thick, honey, because she's thick now. So don't be playing with her. Y'all know I'm team Onika, Tanya, Mirage, Patty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she'll look like it now. This was the gag of the whole post that they sent me. So then they're gonna put Rod Wave and leave him normal. What's wrong with Rod Wave? Look, leave that baby alone. I think that is so wrong. Don't be doing him like that. I don't like it. Not Mike Tyson. Don't do my baby the baby, Jonathan Kirk, like that. That ain't the baby. That's my baby. Well, I'm just saying. I just think they helped him out. I don't think he looked any better to me in that sense. But you know, I like it. You know, think it's my thing. Quita, don't come over here playing with me today because I brought up Nicki Minaj. I know you don't like her. Don't come over here. Don't come over here with that. See what I'm saying? Don't come over here with that. Move away from me with this in my Phaedra voice. Oh, Lord. Y'all got Donovan laughing, too. I love her. I think I like Rod Wave, too. I know she'll look like that. Team Kim. Team Kim look like that. Well, no. That looked better than what Team Kim looked like. You talking about Kimmy Blanco? The one I go, because she looked like I can go to her and get a fill-in or a pedicure or my eyebrows waxed. That Kim? Is that the Kim that we speaking of? The Kim that just gave out to life? The Kim that just, to just stopped. To just stop and decided to, when she saw Nicki Minaj come out, she said, oh, I gotta look like her real quick. And try to get a little quickie job to keep it up. Thank you, somebody. I'm glad somebody said it. I'm glad somebody else feel what I'm feeling. Oh, I can't take, you damn right I can't take the way she look. Because, honey, she gives me Saul. She gives me Mrs. Potato Head. She gives me a muddy puddle. She gives me, you know, one of the little things, what do they call? I don't even know what this is why I need my secretary. What is the little things called when it's a big one, then you open it up and it's a smaller one, then you open it up and it's a smaller one, then it's open. That's what I get from her. Child, no, I'm okay on Kim. You rumble with the Beehive. You talking about Beyonce? Because Beyonce show came and took the Queen Bee and took it to the whole nother level. And it's like Kim didn't even create that her damn self. Like, honey, she just lost everything that she had. I mean, she should go and maybe I don't even know how to help Lil' Kim. I want to help because I do like some of her music. I do, honestly. I just think that her rap ability died when Biggie did. Like, just me, honestly. I mean, I don't know how to help that girl. I mean, all I should do was just call Nicki Minaj to figure out who did her body, and maybe they could did hers, and she just left her face alone like Nicki did. Only Nicki did to her mouth, her face was her teeth. She didn't do nothing else. And, you know, Kim was cute before. Now she up there looking like a hot air balloon, honey. Ain't nobody got time to be fooling with that girl, honey. No, you talking about Beehive. She is, child. At least she has her own masters, and that got her as what, nesting doll. Thank you, Amanda. Nesting dolls. That's what little kids. These are little nesting dolls with the white faces. Like, oh, child. Kim looked like a dead monkey. She lost her damn mind. See, I'm glad I ain't the only one. People be thinking out my head because I like Nicki, but I mean, Kim could have stayed in the game. She should have just been nice to Nicki. She should have accepted it instead of being all jealous and then claiming Nicki wanted to be her, but then she turned around and started trying to look like Nicki. At one point I looked at, before she went to like the real puff, like the real dragish cheeks. You know, the drag queens be pumping their face and stuff. Before she went to that, she was looking like Snooki for a little while. I was like, okay, she just stop right there. That's the most you should do. And she just couldn't stop. She's wanting to be a white woman so bad, or light skin, or whatever, honey. I mean, if she happy, I'm happy. You know, she look like a dead dog. Yeah, she do. Hey, my Yogi Bear. She was beautiful for all that jacked up box. Yeah, she was fine to me. I like chocolate. I like a darker tone anyway. I think that is all of y'all some haters, LaBella. Now, we're not the haters. Maybe you're just delusional when it comes to that. Because I know you don't look at Lil' Kim and really see. Even when she came out back on the BT, the little BT thing that she did, she was still doing her little. It just looks creepy and real scary. She was giving me Annabelle. She was giving me. It scares me, child. It scares me bad. I'm sorry. That's your cup of tea. Congratulations. Happy birthday. I'm glad you like it. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I mean, shout out you being Team Kim, but you know, you got to be honest, baby. You know that girl look a damn mess. But I had to give a special shout out. My girl posted a picture today, y'all. Y'all know a lot of people do not like her, but I do, and I don't give a fuck. Phaedra be motherfucking snatched, and I hope they bring her back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I am rooting for it. We need her. But this woman that's been more snatcher than she's ever been since she left this show. If you go just peek her Instagram, sis be slaying everything. She just be giving life. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on, y'all. I'm gonna give my Phaedra my quick little shout out. So Spectacular actually put something up that he feels like we didn't give Pretty Rickies their flowers. Shout out to Gossip in the City. If you don't follow them on Instagram or Twitter, make sure you follow them. They always have good material, whatever the case may be. But Spectacular says the industry never gave us our flowers, but we know our value and what we did for our generation and culture. We were the first to do a whole R&B and rap album. We were the first to have 3 rappers and 1 singer in a group. We were the first to format a song with rapping verses, singing hooks with multiple rappers. We were the first to make it cool for guys to eat the box. Wait a minute now. You were not the first to make it cool to eat the box. What are the first to make something? I could have sworn from old school rappers. I don't know. I know that ain't true. Because I know who I grew up listening to. And before they spoke it, I heard it, you know. Anyway. We were the first to make a girl take their granny panties off and put a thong on. No, you was not. Cisco had a song called the Thong Song way before you cheering. You know what? Oh, God, honey. We were the first to put 808 bass on every record. We were the first group to have a #1 album on the R&B and rap charts at the same time for 5 consecutive weeks. I may give them that. We were the first to make it cool to grind on each other. Was Pretty Ricky up here grinding on each other? Wait a minute. We were the first to make. Did I read that right? We were the first to make it cool to grind on each other. I don't remember them boys hunching like that. They was hunching on each other. Like grinding on each other, on top of each other? Really? We were the first to make a whole clean album with new lyrics to the dirty parts. We were the first to get your ass whooped as kids for listening to a sexual album. No, baby. No, y'all wasn't, honey, because as a kid, I got whooped for somebody else, not you. We were the first to have a shirt off in every music video. You want kudos for that? We were the first to come out the shower with the towel on. Boy, everybody get the what? We were the first. You know what? I can't even read this no more. I mean, I enjoyed Pretty Ricky growing up. I just, I don't. he is really like reaching or looking for something that I don't really know what he's actually reaching or looking for. I do think that the album's going #1 is something that should be recognized as a male group. I have not seen another male group anything like Pretty Ricky. They was pretty original to me. I mean, they grind on each other. I have to go back and look at some of their music videos. Was they really grinding on each other? Like, I'm trying to understand. I just don't get that. Baby, grind on me. Oh, it's on that video when they was grinding on each other. I just don't remember them children telling me we the first to make it cool to grind on each other and eat the petunia. You know how many people done rapped about that before they was children? I gotta go see if they was grinding on each other in that video, honey. I have to update y'all on that because I don't know anything about that. So I want y'all to help me out on this. Billie Eilish also has an Air Jordan 15 collaboration for September. I still do not know, and I'm not wearing it. That shoe looks ugly. First look at the upcoming Billie Air Jordan 1. I don't know what that either. I don't know. I still don't know whether this is a boy or a girl. I'm so confused, and these shoes are ugly, and she scared me too. She's scared, he or she or whatever it is. I don't even know not one song by this child. She about give me the same leverage of horror and scare that little Kim give me when I look at her. I just don't get it. I don't know who this is, what this child do. And I was watching the Grammys one year. This person was winning all the, I can't even say she because what if it's a he and I'm saying she and they're going to think I'm being checked. I don't know the gender of this person. I don't know not one song or a melody or chorus or anything from this individual. I don't know. So I'm sorry, I don't. What y'all saying? She's possessed, but her people love her. Oh, is she? Because I mean, I don't know nothing about the child. Oh, it is her. Okay, then he said she, so I'm gonna say she, because I didn't know what it was or what it was about or anything. But let's get into our dummy of the week stuff, y'all. Let's get into our dummy of the week. First dummy of the week is gonna have to go to Kodak Black, wishing Trump a very happy birthday. I know Trump got him out of jail, so maybe he feel like Trump owe him something, or he got to be dedicated to the one because when nobody else gonna be down there getting his ass out. So maybe that's what got him in here, I guess, to be doing this. But we all know Trump don't give a killer beans about your ass. He was using you thinking that he was gonna get some votes from some black folk. That's why he let your monkey ass out. Shout out to the Gospel of the City once again. Now, I got a couple dummies that I'm gonna finish going through because some stuff kind of irritated because we can't have nothing in our culture. No shade to the other cultures, anything like that. No shade to them. I love Asian, Hispanics, Mexicans, Latinos. I know Japanese, Chinese, Caucasians, and all of that. But they done went on Shark Tank. I told y'all, I consider to be having a tea. They done went on Shark Tank and they was trying to call this a cooling cap. Baby, it's a bonnet, you dummies. And you try to recreate and take something that we sleep in and what we do in our culture to keep our heads, because what we do is do silk bonnets because it keeps our moisture instead of letting the pillow seek up the oils and nutrients out of our hair that y'all wash out of y'all head every goddamn day. And then you go talk something, the cooling cap? Really? Baby, that's a bonnet. That is a bonnet. Like, I don't understand how anyone would sit up and then go have to go on national TV like came up with some kind of idea of what the hell that you gonna get $1 million. Honey, it's already invented, baby. It's already invented. Oh, the nerve of people sometimes, they have the audacity's at an all-time high, honey. These people be using their stimulus to buy that shit to come up with that bullshit. Let me take a sip of my drink, honey. You know I'm on my peach crown, y'all. And say, But yeah, I don't like that. I ain't like that at all. And that's why I gave y'all asses as part of the Dummy of the Week segment. Our next Dummy of the Week. The Gorilla Glue lady, Tessica Brown, launches a new hair care line called Forever Hold. Now listen, I am a huge fan of people taking something that has negatively impacted them and flip it and use it something for something positive. But this girl, I don't want anything that you think that's gonna forever hold my hair from the experience of what you don't put in your head. So now that you done had the Gorilla Glue stuck in your head all that time, people done cashed up to you all this money or GoFundMe to try to help you figure out how to get this shit out your head. Now your ass wanna launch something. And I'm supposed to trust what you think should go in the head after you don't put what you put in your head. I'm supposed to trust that. So that makes sense to anybody. Am I crazy? Like, is this, do y'all think this gonna really sell? What do y'all think this gonna do? Like, I'm trying to formulate or understand. Why would I want to trust what you put in your head after you done been through what you've been through? Do anybody know? Because I don't know. Just a mess, honey. Oh, girl, save your coins, honey. I know Sally's probably ain't gonna carry it, honey. Oh, Lord. Moving on, just gonna go right along with it. The shout out to the Gospel City. Oh, the other shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, Kyle. Forgot to shout you out. They about to kick me out of this beauty school. Look what she done did to this girl head. That's what that stuff that the Gorilla Glue girl selling gonna do to your head. Allegedly, I'm just joking, but it may eject because I ain't no fan of just throwing stuff up in my head just because somebody coming out with a line and smack their name on it. But whoever this girl is, I didn't know who it was, but I saw it, I chuckled. And yes, they definitely are gonna kick you out of beauty school doing some mess like that. What you about to give her? Honey, you better fade that thing out and act like you did it on purpose. You better pull it together, child. Ooh. And the hair look hard and stuff too, girl. No, you right. They're gonna kick you out, honey. That lady here probably about to break off the rest of it that you didn't cut off. I don't know. Was you trying to edge her up or what was you trying to do? I don't understand. But anyway, next dummy today, because you know what? I've been meaning to tell y'all about Joe Budden and show my receipt when me and him got into it. Got into it on my Twitter a couple years ago when we was going back and forth, and I had to go ahead and read him his rights. But he's getting dumber today because Joe Budden fed up over dancer shoes sparks Twitter's reactions. I was late to this story, so I didn't get to interact with him one more time and kind of read him down again. But then you see he's zooming in talking about I left. So, but people on Twitter took care of it for me. So I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to read him down again this time. I don't know what else I could have really said. I probably could have said a little bit more, but he handled our argument pretty well. But somebody on Twitter said, first of all, they are starter heels for strippers who can't walk in the big heels. They wore what they know they can dance in without seriously injuries occurring. Now y'all coming to see some feet or butt. I can't say that. I don't know that word. Shout out to OnSite for all of this. So somebody tweeted Joe Budden and said, I'm confused. Straight men actually care about the shoes strippers be wearing? Yeah, that's my face too. These picnic baskets ain't really cutting it either, though. Roasting his shoes. I say Twitter is a beast. Twitter is a beast, man. If y'all got no Twitter, I'm telling y'all be missing out. Joe Budden would go to the strip club and be focused on women's shoes. Al Bundy, you know the word. I can't say it, but y'all see it scratched out. That is a little strange because I don't know no straight man that be at the strip club. They there for one reason. They ain't really care, honey. Joe Budden went to a strip club and was worried about what kind of heels the strippers had on. That don't sound a little, to you. Same thing I was thinking, child. Same thing I was thinking. Some men in the club when she start dancing. What are those? What are those? Then they did a raw. They said Joe Budden don't like the Monica's 2.0. Oh my God. I'm so weak. So instead of looking at her butt, he's looking at and criticizing her shoes. Joe Budden, the closet has a glass door at this point. When I said they be riding him riding him, man. That joke took me out of here, y'all. I was weak. I was really, really weak. I just think Joe Budden's just one of those kind of people that he has to find something to say negatively. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. Like, I think he's just one of those people that he gotta almost like a 50 Cent to me a little bit, if that makes sense. Hey Joey Wee. Um so it's just he just gives me that. Like he gives me that energy, that attitude, whatever. So that's what when I got him, which I'm gonna say that for a story time. I'm gonna make sure I have all my receipts. I'm gonna go back in Twitter and dig and find all of these things, these whole argument that me and him had on Twitter, and I stalked him. And I started reading his fans because they were trying to tag team me on Twitter, child. You know, I don't nobody reading me, child. Y'all can try, but you won't. Let's see here. So this broke. Okay. I didn't even want to shout out to On Site once again. If Tory Lanez truly shot Megan Thee Stallion, why is the baby working with him? Why is a serious case like that swept under the rug? Why are we not getting any updates? Like, who lies so we can truly know who to support? I can't be the only one thinking about this. Well, honestly, baby, you might have been for a little while now that you brought it up, but now we are. So I'm looking at the post, and one of my local friends, one of my high school friends, had commented, and he said, "Y'all think about it. A black man accused of shooting someone, and he's not in jail. So no, she lied." Well, I know a lot of people were saying they didn't believe her, and I know it's kind of confusing. That's why I was ready for the court case to get all the facts, because so much stuff has leaked about how when they took Tory to jail, he had no gunpowder residue on his hands. So that's like, well, how are they even pressing charges against him now later? Because Megan said that he shot her, and he really was just arrested for having a gun in the car, and they tested him for gunpowder that same night. He wasn't on his hands. I'm like, how could this even stick? But that's what I was like, I'm just ready to get to the whole ordeal of it all and just lay all the facts on the line. And I know something leaked about one of her witnesses actually did not, it went against what she said or something. Like whatever Megan's story she put out to the police, which she said she had this witness, and this particular witness that saw everything said that is not what happened. So I don't know. We'll never know. Like maybe we'll find it in 2022. I mean, at the end of the day. But Tory Lanez and Bill and the baby song, they got over 3 million views in one day. Like that's amazing. Like, I mean, if he is innocent, like I said, I don't know. Maybe the baby worked with him because you innocent till you proven guilty, and it's not really heavy facts showing that he did it. So, and plus it was just a business move. I mean, I don't know. But all right, now we done got through all the bullshit, y'all. Let's get through all of that, get all of that, because I don't even want to get that Megan and Tory stuff back riled up and going, because people feel real, I still listen to Tory. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I don't really think even the stuff that they said that he told her point the gun and said, "Dance, bitch," don't even make sense. None of that makes sense, because he said he was messing with Megan. Well, he was supposed to be messing with her friend first that was there, and he was sleeping with Megan behind her back without telling her that Megan was trying to be serious, but then Megan got jealous of the cop. So why would he be at the car mad at her talking about dance, bitch? Like, that don't even make sense. Don't make sense. It just don't make sense to me. So I just rather wait to get into all the facts, but I do still listen to Tory, and I think he's a nice artist. If he is innocent, I hope he's and then he get his justice due, because it's unfair to bring somebody down who you just really can't really prove that they did it. But anyway. So y'all, I know there's only a few of us in here because I know the versus battle going on. That's why I didn't really want to do this, but we're gonna do it anyway because I know everybody's gonna watch it later and comment and stuff, and whatever the case may be, and just get people inputs with it. For the ones that are here, can you share this real quick? And then I want y'all to kind of get a little bit more interactive with me, because y'all notice tonight is my first night doing this by myself, so I'm proud of me. Okay, but how long should you wait for a title? Now, this topic was submitted, so I'm going back through because I haven't been going through them, and I apologize to the Fine Print crew. Whatever y'all see this and watch it, whatever, I apologize completely, entirely to y'all. I love y'all. I'm sorry. I just be busy, and then, those stuff been going on. Y'all saw I was behind on Dear Dad's letters, and I still got 2 more to do, and I haven't even got to them yet. So, but how long do you think you should wait on a title? Now, this can go for, let me see, if you're getting to know someone, and you're actually dating, how long do you wait? How long should you wait for a title? How long is too long to wait for a title? Like, do you just because I feel like if you wait too long and it doesn't, I know take your time, but if it's been a year and y'all ain't in a relationship, then honey, you might just be your friends with benefits. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I just know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. Um, you know, I like that. 6 months is a good time to date somebody. I would agree. I know my last serious relationship, we dated for 8 months and then we made it official, which kind of gave you time to um figure out what makes them tick, like what makes them to see you, give you time to really see them angry, give you time to see them stressful situations, or see them a little intoxicated if they drink, or well, kind of you get a chance to kind of see different moves of them before you actually be in a committed relationship. But I do like the 6 months. I do like that. Um, Chris Thayer said a year max. Oh, I don't know. Could I date somebody for like a whole year and not have a title of a relationship? I don't know if I could do that. Hmm. Oh, that's a long time. You might be a friends with benefits at that point. I don't know. I don't know. I feel after 6 months, you should know if you want more from the other person. Yeah, I agree with that too. Because I know at the beginning, like these couple months, you're gonna be on dates. Everything's gonna be really good, and you gotta wait for the dust to settle to really see who they real person is, and kind of see as more they representative leave and more of their flaws start showing up. Yeah, it do give you time. You know what I'm saying? By a year, we need to be kind of thinking about marriage after a year. Okay. Wow. Mm, okay. I don't know if I could just be. I don't know if I would know by then. I don't know. I don't know. But they say when you really meet your person, you meet your soulmate, you just know. And maybe that's why certain people I've dated in the past wasn't like getting me, like making me feel like that. Like, okay, we can get married. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because maybe it was just wasn't that. Like, maybe that's not what it was. I agree. You should know at least by a year. Really, a year? Oh wow. Like, can I see myself marrying you at that time? Ooh, I might, but I know for me, I'm speaking from experience. I've dated somebody and the first year was great, but by the year and a half, it went to hell. Like a lot of things start coming out about how they ways and things were coming out about them, and I mm, start going through some traumatic things at that time. So I don't know. I have a 2 year max. Okay, 2 years is a little bit because it's consistent. I need enough time with you to make sure you ain't about to switch up on me or whatever case it be. I think 2 years is a good time too. It don't take that long to know. I think it do. I think it do. To be honest, within year one, we talk about it, not be mad. But it's still so fresh to me still. I don't know. Oh hell no, not being married. Okay. Not necessarily married, but at least have a conversation. A person would know. Okay, I feel bad. And see, y'all threw me off with that. I was like, no, wait a minute. I don't want to be engaged. I don't know yet because I don't know how crazy your ass gonna be and what's what. And you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot to come along with that because you got to know who their family is. You got to get talking to me. Honey, it's a lot to make sure you want to marry to the right situation. Because honey, your spouse family can actually ruin your life and make you crazy as hell, and you ain't gonna be able to enjoy your marriage. You're gonna spend most of your time defending yourself to their family. If they don't really, especially if they crazy. Child, no. Please, honey. No, no, no. Josh enters the chat. Yeah, Yogi said it perfectly. That's what I meant. Yeah, okay. So you're saying after you have been in a relationship with somebody for a year, by that year mark, y'all should at least have conversated about marriage being a goal for y'all. Do y'all not ask at the beginning, like, what are you looking for? Do you see yourself married to even know if they even want to be married before you actually wait to spend a year with them? Just honestly, before you actually have the conversation? Definitely a lot to learn, but I'm married to my spouse, not the family. Yeah, but the family can come into that marriage, child, especially if the spouse is just such a family, with their family, no matter what. They can't tell their family when they're wrong or they overstepping or whatever. Because we like, no shade. For example, we all saw what happened with was going on with how bad Todd had it trying to marry Kim. Like, that was exhausting. I think if they wasn't on TV and Ken didn't have that money, his ass would have dipped before they even got down the damn aisle. Because that is just way too much. Who wants to deal with that? That is way too much. Like, that's asking somebody to take on a lot. If they family don't rock with you or fuck with you. Like, I just, no, honey, no, honey. I'm not about to be doing all that, honey. Then you want to still bring your negative ass family over into the house and I gotta deal with them talking to me crazy and saying all crazy shit to me. But then again, with some experience I've had, may have extended that time. Okay. I never asked a man what's his type or what he's looking for because I don't want him to give me an answer I actually want to hear. So he wanted to describe me. Well, okay. Okay, I get that, yo. Yeah, I get that. I would say this though, but it's not saying what he's looking for. It's just saying, are you open to men? It's just at the beginning of the whole conversation thing, just to be like, so you out here trying to date me. Like, what do you got? What are you out here really searching for? Not say particularly describe myself, but like, do you see yourself in a committed relationship? Do you ever see yourself getting married? Do you ever want kids? Do just regular conversation kind of stuff? Because if some people ask that at the beginning and men like, nah, I just want to chill, have me a girlfriend, like I ain't got to be married, I ain't really pressed to do all that, or I don't really see myself like that, then you kind of know so that you don't be finding out a year in that they don't have no desire to ever be married. That's what I was referring to. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they say what they think you want, and that's not real. Chad, they do that a year later too, Chad. They do that the whole damn relationship half the time sometimes. Oh yeah, those are good questions. Yeah, that's stuff that you to know so you don't waste your time. I'm not gonna sit here and be dating somebody and knowing that what I particularly see myself in, or what's the purpose of you dating? Because I know what my purpose of me dating is to find the person for me and see where it actually goes. And hopefully one day it can turn into marriage. And hopefully one day it can, turn into that or whatever the case may be. Because at front, if you tell me like, nah, I don't ever see myself get married, okay. I can't judge you for it. Thank you for telling me at the beginning. So then we can still be chill. You know what I'm saying? Like we may still dating stuff, but I won't really probably take you that serious because you don't have any real goals. Because I thought anybody that's want to date and be in a relationship, ain't it to find that person or to be committed to that person? Can you stop? Sorry, y'all, my son is just so bad, honey. He's so bad. But I would think that, what's the point of being in a relationship if you're not going to really fully ever commit or want to be committed? Like, I think you should just have some friends with benefits and just date. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. To me, in my eyes, me personally, in my eyes, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I just don't believe in wasting nobody's time or selling them a false dream. Like, I'd rather you shoot the shit to me straight, John, and tell me what it is. And I ain't got to be, but, so, okay. So now we got that out the way. Let's say you've been in your relationship. How long do you stay in your relationship and you should wait on the proposal to come? How long is too long to be in a relationship and not have a proposal if y'all both talked about getting married? Stop, Sebastian. I'm trying to see what y'all saying. Oh, yes, I know how to move. Okay, but I'm saying though, so if you're in the, come on, y'all, type this, y'all, help me out, y'all. I'm trying to see because I don't want to just give all my opinions. This is a family conversation. So you feel like, Tweety, in 1 year, if y'all be in a relationship, that's at that year point, you should be expecting a proposal at that time. Because I've known people to be engaged like 6 years and never, been in a relationship 6 years and haven't gotten a proposal and they still sitting there waiting for it. I can't help, I'm already married. You got an opinion though. You got an opinion. So is there a too long time frame to be in a relationship with no relationships? I know they start calling them common laws, but far as being in a relationship, Chrissy Jim Jones. You thought that was too long? But there's some people that just fight against marriage anyway. They just feel like it's, after 4 years, that's way too long. I can give you 2 to 4. So you'll give, 2 to 4 time for it. Yeah, at least at that point, you really know you really love them, and y'all probably have been through some ups and downs at that point. So you know what you're dealing with at that time. 2 to 4 years. I mean, that's a pretty good time. So anything over 4 years is like, where's my ring? Where my ring at? People better check the laws before claiming common law. Oh, don't you start your shit, Chris, there tonight. Don't you start. Every relationship is unique. Can't put a time frame on it, but that's a personal choice of how long you are willing to wait. So, Josh, as a man, as a heterosexual, let me just ask you this. They saying a year, a man really knows if he wants to propose to you or know that he sees you as his wife or not. Do you agree with that? Because I'm trying to understand, if a man after a year really knows that he don't want to propose, then why is he sticking with you then? Why are you leading this woman on and bringing her on down into this place, and like you ain't gonna go nowhere with her? Like you ain't gonna take it to the next level, kind of in a sense. Like, what's the whole thing? True, but I'm not waiting 12 years, shaking my head. Okay, me neither. I ain't gonna wait no decade to be getting married, child. No, wrong with you. We doing it, we doing it. Especially if we already living together. Especially if that you don't have to have a wedding. But I'm just saying, especially if we already living together, living in the same roof, we paying these bills, we buying houses and doing all this stuff together, and we can't go down there and legally sign a paper. That make me raise my like, are you already married? It just ain't divorced. Like, what are we doing? Why are we conjoining so much and don't have a legal document to bring us together? Because now we playing house. Okay, we too old to be doing that. A man would know in the first 3 months. Honestly, all my married friends said they wanted to be married before they started dating, and they knew very early on. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's why you kind of got to find out if that's somebody, if that's in their plans, because you can't force a man to propose to you, and if you do, you push him further away anyway. It's just at the time being. To me and mine, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody who was living together for 10 years and still didn't get a ring. Well, honey, if it worked for them, honey, that's a long time to be invested in somebody, child. And that's a long time, child. And not even be married to someone, be completely one, but you don't get this person 10 year, a whole decade of your life. Y'all be thinking I'd be sad. Y'all be thinking I'd be crazy what I be saying, but y'all think that's a whole decade that you have been dealing and doing things with this person, and you get nothing. Nothing if they leave. You get nothing, even if they pass, unless the family gonna be gracious enough to give you something. But like I said, you don't have to have a wedding, but if you're gonna be with somebody that long and you love that person that much, why not? Why not go ahead and do what you need to do to kind of bring it together? Jesus. Oh, we said the same time. Definitely too long. Definitely. My question is, why females give out babies to men who ain't giving them a ring on the... I didn't want to jump crazy and say what I had to say. off this question. I had to kind of rationalize. Josh, that is the $1,000,000 question. One thing I think is because they have sex and the baby just get created, and a lot of women don't believe in abortion, so which I don't really think that they have to get them. But if you lay there and get it, you should. I mean, you should raise what you got going on at that point. But I think sometimes babies just happen, and because they don't do the certain precautionaries to stop a baby being made, or either it be one of those nights, and one of those nights leads to other things. Well, that's a great question, though. But I don't understand that. Like, why do it? Then add on to your question. Why do women be giving these men husband treatments when they're not their husbands? Or they boyfriends at that. They be side pieces and be sitting up here, child, let me not, honey, be honest, sir, honey. I ain't got time, honey. I ain't got time. No, nah, bro, marry me, but see, men won't stick around if you set them boundaries. And them boundaries need to be set. Okay, yoga, that will preach. Them boundaries do need to be set. Any man that's going to run off because you set a boundary, he should see it as that you have respect and standards for yourself. Not just giving out free handout at Costco's. All these females getting these days is sex and bubble gum. Oh, Father God, and heartaches, headaches. They get more than that. Humiliated, stress, frustration, staying up all night, honey, trying to numb the pain and all of that kind of stuff. Well, let me say the fries right. Some females think a baby will keep a man, and so they think if they have his baby, I'll get a ring. And child, that's the most delusional way to think, honey. It's not gonna, honey. Ooh, I be feeling sad when women think that, and sometimes they'll have a baby to save their relationship or marriage too, thinking that it's gonna save it, and it's not. It's not. I don't know how. Why would you want to bring a child into something that's already dysfunctional? Now, if it happened, it happened. It was a reason. God had a reason for the child to be here, but it's not going to save anything if you ain't responsible with just having no kids with you. What makes you think a baby gonna make him be more responsible? You're gonna be more frustrated and more disappointed, if you ask me. I mean, I had so many men walk away when I said no sex before marriage. Well, okay, and I'm glad you let them walk away too. Honestly, because those are it's nothing wrong with you setting your boundaries of what you want, and shouldn't no man make you feel crazy for saying, hey, I don't want to have premarital sex. I don't want to do it. That's your right. That's your choice. That's your body. You don't want to wash it, take care of it, clean it, and when it go through its changes once a month, you take care of that, make sure you get through all of that. That ain't theirs. They ain't got to deal with none of that. So they be sticking they Peter Pipers, blow pops, and anything. Hell, they'll stick it in a chicken if you let them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, child. I mean, honey, let them asses walk away, because honey, women don't owe men nothing. But in high school, a lot of females were getting pregnant. Me, I knew to be careful, so I wasn't getting no girl pregnant, especially ones I knew I ain't really like that. Now, it was somebody, we're going to talk about this. I can't even, it was somebody you dated in high school that I really love and adored. I really love her. I still love her to this day. I love her down. I really do. Losing edges. Yes. That's enough to make it. Yeah, kids make it worse. They do. Kids make relationships more difficult. Yes, it's more arguing more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gerard. Nah, the chicken, they would stick their little Peter Pipers in the chicken if they could. They'd be ready to stick that thing in anything, honey. When they be gone, I don't believe some things, the wind blow, they things be full of tin hut and ready to stick it in anything that's going to let them stick it in. And then when they get a little itch, they be scared to go down there to the health clinic and figure out what the hell going on. So they just keep on sticking more people thinking it's just going to go away on its own. You know how men is, child. They hate doctors. Hell, I was going to doctor for my blood pressure. I still won't go, child. But yeah, I mean, if you gonna be, I feel like if you're gonna be more free spirited, if if you're gonna be more free spirited, I just feel like, yeah, just like you said, do what you got to do to protect yourself from having a kid. Like, you cannot be that irresponsible and you want to keep making all these broken homes. I think there's a lot of things are generational curses. Like, if you came out of a broken home and didn't have, whatever case it may be, when this comes, I'm talking about for men, they kind of maneuver in a way where they'll know they've been through. This is what I understand. When a man has been through something growing up, why not change that for your next offspring that go behind you? Why are you going to sit and create the same cycle? Because you know how it feels. You know what it was like for you to go through that. And if you really care for your kid, if you really was if you was going to be a parent, and it might have happened by mistake, but I don't believe in mistakes. When babies are here, you did what you did. But even if you are in a dysfunctional situation as a man and you find you should want to change that whole dynamic so that child does not have to go through the same thing that you went through. You should know how to do everything. If you had a dysfunctional, crazy childhood, then you don't know how to do everything in reverse. You should do everything completely different than what you was brought up. Why would you cause that same brokenness on your own offspring? Why would you cause that same neglect on your same offspring? Why would you keep doing it? Like, why the light bulb ain't went off that, you big man on campus, you the man, you want to be treated like the man, this, that, and third, but you bonded not even to really see that I'm going to cause the same pain that was caused on me. Where your kids may grow up resenting you. Your kids may grow up having anger. Your kids may come for you. Your kids may end up being the billionaires and won't give you a dime because you ain't do what you were supposed to do for them. You wasn't present. You wasn't doing what you needed to do. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You never know. History repeats itself, and if you don't handle them traumas, it does. And then if you see yourself going down the same path that your parent went through, or go get help. Reach out, talk to somebody, get help. People who are born in dysfunction have no clue how to create a functional household. That's not true, Josh. I don't agree with that, because I've known a couple people have been through certain traumas. I've been through certain traumas, and the pain and how it felt, it made it so uncomfortable, because as kids, you don't have any choice on what's going on with you around your environment. You have no control over that. But so certain dysfunctional, crazy things that we had to deal with growing up, or that who have experienced those kind of things, we have no choice but to deal with it. We have no say so. We don't have anything. We just try to make it through and get through it. But once you become an adult and you have memory, and you know how uncomfortable, intense in certain situations were, you won't create that shit again, because it's so uncomfortable and foreign to you that you just like, I don't want to ever feel like that again. I don't ever want to be a part of something like that ever again. And now that I'm an adult and I have a say so what I want in my life, what I want connected to me, what I want around me, that's why I play no games when it comes to that dysfunctional shit. Like, I'm not about to deal with disrespect. I'm not about to deal with none of that. I'm not about to deal with none of it. Like, at all. I would completely walk away and ghost your ass and be completely done. Whether you friends, family, or whatever, I would leave it right where it's at, because I do not ever want to be back in that place ever again. So by me being in these dysfunctional situations at one point in my life growing up, I fight and so serious about it that it won't go on it. I won't be having it going on around me. I'm not even finna do it. I'm not finna let it happen. It ain't about to be around me. I can be labeled as a bitch. I can't take nothing. No, because I don't have the energy for it. I've already dealt with it as a kid. I'm not about to deal with it as an adult. I'm not, because I have a say so on that. That's why I agree with that, because it's not just me, it's just other people I've seen that have overcame so many things and have a beautiful household going no matter what they went through, because they just don't want to repeat that. I think it takes the maturity level and the true definition of an adult to really realize this is crazy, and I won't ever allow something like this back in my environment. And the first time that it does happen, I have to remove myself from it. I walk away. That's what I do now. I walk away from it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's church or whoever. If it's dysfunctional and crazy, Desmond is getting the hell up out of there, because I know I have a short fuse and temper anyway. That's why I don't want to be around the crazy mess myself, me personally. Mindset, don't know better. And it takes a lot of work to learn what functional looks like. No, it don't. it don't. It don't. Well, for me, it was that I had so many other examples around in my life too, of like how seeing how certain others, like seeing certain how certain families move and how much they communicate, how open they are on the table, how I could be a part of this family. They call, and I'm not even biologically in this family, but they call me. Like just seeing how they operate and move, I saw love. I saw what healthiness was looking like in my own personal life, and it was like, dang, I kind of want a setup like this. Like I did. This feels better. This feels good. This feels nurturing. Like when I have children, I don't want my children to ever hear me argue with my partner, like at all. Like I feel like my rule is going to be, we got to discuss something. It's going to get, we know it's going to get a little heated. Let's put that. That's when they go to bed. We're going outside to the car to talk, because my kids ain't gonna ever hear me be yelling with my partner. I'm not creating that in front of them. I'm not going to be arguing with my spouse in front of my kids. Like I'm just not. My kids would never know really what's really happening in our marriage. Like they just wouldn't know. Like we're gonna keep it completely up. Because I'll be like, save it for bedtime. Pour you a drink, pour me a drink. We're gonna go out here and sit out here. We're gonna do some of our mess. We'll sit here and talk. We can work through this shit. Because I don't want my kids to hear no shit like that. Because I don't want them to be comfortable, and because it teaches them when your kids can hear and you sit there cussing this person out, you cussing each other out, you doing all this craziness in front of your child. They take that and think that's normal. And so then when another little boy come along as I get into high school, these men start treating them all kind of crazy. You wonder why your child's doing it, because they sat there and watched you. So I mean, I agree with Josh, because they think what they have been in is normal, that they don't know what real normal is. Okay. It's fine. You can agree with Josh. I don't give a damn. The experience gained from trauma is a teacher itself. Thank you, Tweety. Thank you. Thank you. When you come out of some traumatic situations and environments, that teaches you so much in itself, where you'll look at it like I said, like you'll never want to be back in nothing like that. Like, okay, I'm not going to inflict this. I don't want to receive this from anybody else. I don't want to inflict this on anybody else. I just want to stay far away from this. I'm over my time. I'm supposed to be done in an hour. It's supposed to be a short show, but this is good. I like this. Let's keep talking. You got to think, a lot of people grow up and don't see health risks around them at all. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at some point, it's not hard to tell what's the difference between right and wrong. And like you may not know at first when you were first like an adolescent, a young adult, like, but maneuvering, like I always say, look around as you become adult. You choose who you be around. You choose what's going on around you. Look around and see what the people doing around you. Look and see how they manipulate, how they're maneuvering in their relationships. Do you see them dogging their person out on social media? Do you see them expose, all this crazy stuff that people do? Do you see they base pull up at their job trying to cuss them out? Do you see they base, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look around, at the same time. And even if you don't, it's so much TV that that's because if you only watch like Love and Hip Hop, you'll see dysfunctional shit. But there's so much other movies and shows where you see love too. I mean, I know people don't really rap about real love and shit like that, but I mean, it's other ways for you to see, to kind of know, like, okay, it gotta be a better way. Just say, I'm gonna be honest. Rose family doesn't know how to deal with conflict. Very dysfunctional, and that is their norm, to the point where they don't know any better. Josh is right. My therapist said the same. He said because they really don't know how. Was never exposed to it. Well, too, you have to realize our older parents too. They not our older generation, the generation before us. They're not used to speaking out on things. Like they keep everything indoors. It's such a big crime if you speak out about something or say something or do whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. Like we are the trailblazers of being vocal, and mainly, and I'm also gonna say for our culture, of being vocal, and actually going to therapy and actually doing what we can do. So to be our best selves, like there's nothing in this world that I've done that I'm really, really honestly fully ashamed of. Honestly, if I did it, I did it. If it was a mistake, it was a mistake. I don't have to hide it. I don't have to be like, oh God, no, please don't ever break it up. If I did it, I did. It's a part of my history. It's a part of my testimony. It's part of, I might have did it, but I'm a different person today. Like I've grown from that. So I don't really feel like I have to duck and dodge things when it comes to things like you. That's why even when I started this, I told every things that I know that people could probably expose me for. I talked about it. I've said it. I put it out there. So you can't gag me. Because I mean, and some of it was horrid. And I know y'all was looking at me like y'all was in the comments like, what, you did that day? Yeah, I did. But it's not who I am today. At the same time. But as our generations, it's just a different generation. And I've seen the struggle between that generation and ours, where they really just go through things in private, which is nothing wrong with that. But they don't want it to leave the household at all. And I just feel like it shouldn't be nothing stuff you should be doing in your household that your child can go out and say. Because if you feel like they can come out and say something that's going to really ruin you, hurt you, then honey, then you have to retract your steps, because you should be living an honest life anyway. I mean, I'm just saying for my own sanity. This isn't for all people. Okay. Some things are spiritual too. Yeah, they are. I agree with that 1000%. Honestly, I would say this is not one size fit all things. Some people can learn from experience, and some need help to navigate through. And that's why you go get the help when you notice. That's what I'm saying. If you notice what you're doing, or how you're going about your relationships, or how you are functioning inside relationships, if it is not effective, if you see that it keeps going there, because you could date 5 different men, could date woman after woman after woman after woman, and have the same issue in every relationship, and still sometimes won't even see that the issue is them. So I just be thinking like it's something completely off with you when you don't really see that you're repetitive, keeping doing the same thing, and it can't be all of these women, it's you. Because the women gonna tell you about the same. They're like, nah, you be trying to run and control me, and this thing you don't pay no, kind of. Why are you doing all of that? Like it should be something like, you know what? Let me retract myself for a second and kind of see, like, am I straight? Like, am I doing this wrong? Am I not handling this correctly? Like, am I not, something should actually click. And when you notice it don't click, baby, it's time to go. Because he ain't trying to see it. And you can't force a man to see something. You could try to talk to them about it and open their eyes to it and expose it, but you can't force them to see it. If they don't see it, then baby, that's just who they are. You can sit there and say all day, I don't like passive aggressiveness, and they can keep being passive aggressive every day. You can say it 20 times a day. I don't like it. This ain't me. I don't rock it. I don't rock with it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. This, that, this, and the third, blah, 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 blah. You can say all that all you want to, but if they keep doing it, and they're going to continue to keep doing it, baby, they don't respect what you say to them anyway. You're telling them this is what bothers me, and they're not doing anything to change it. This is what's affecting me. It's making me, because if you really love me and you really care about me, and I'm the person that you're supposed to be with, and you have all this love inside, like, if I'm telling you this is harming me, this is how could you keep doing it? Why would you be comfortable to keep doing it? Like, I don't, you know, how am I supposed to see this as love? How am I supposed to see this as love? Because if you love, because I know if you came to me and said, hey, Des, this hurts me, I don't like this, and the third. If I really love you and really care about you, I'm going to do my best to make sure that, okay, I may stumble a couple more times, but at least I'll keep saying, well, dang, I'm doing it again. Now, babe, I'm sorry. I'm trying, like, work with me. At least let me acknowledge what you're saying. At least let me kind of reel myself in a little bit and let me identify, like, I heard you, let even show you that I heard you and I heard what you're saying, that that it's affecting you. And that's not what love do. Love is so easy. Love is kind. Love is gentle. It's us that make it so difficult. It's us that make it hard. It's us. And a lot of times it's us that make it so difficult too, on top of that, because sometimes we're selfish as people. And love doesn't allow you to be selfish. Love is not that. So at the same time, if somebody has a selfish heart and they trying to say they love you, then they might not ever really love you properly, because love is not selfish at all. Love is a giving. It's a giving spirit. It's a caring. It's nurturing. So can't nobody continually keep hurting you with the same thing, and you think that it's going to get better, or you think that things is going to kind of turn. So that's why I say, I know we got all the way off topic, y'all think, what I'm saying. But that's why I be saying, you know, you don't really know a person. That's why I like the year thing. Like, kind of see what it is first. Really see what it is, kind of in a sense, before you start expecting a title. Now, I still think a year is too quick for me to be expecting a relationship with you for a year. I'm expecting proposal, unless it's really a healthy relationship. If it's healthy, I don't understand. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I'm not gonna say everybody's gonna come in fully healthy wise for you when you first meet them. I mean, it may take some trials and errors. That if even if they stumble or make a mistake, it's if I see you trying to correct it and really work towards that, means the world like, dang, I do see where I messed up. Now it's not gonna happen again. Because an apology with no change behavior is nothing but manipulation. So if you apologize for something, you should be changing what you're doing to me. Oh, yeah, I got to go, y'all. I supposed to been off at 10 o'clock, child. Oh Lord. I was supposed to go. So I'm gonna give my positive notes, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next week. I'm sorry because I only did an hour, but because I know the versus battle was on, and, and I know I just why I didn't really want to do because I was watching it myself. So I know people will probably watch this later tomorrow. But make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like it, make sure y'all share this thing. And we'll be back together next week. On my positive note of I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. I got to go. um, but we'll be together next week. My positive note for the week, y'all. I don't care how crazy life looks. I don't care how difficult things may get. If you have a vision and you believe in yourself, you believe in that vision. I don't care what punches are thrown at you or what's come in to kind of to try to rip everything apart. As long as you keep fighting forward 1000%, that's all the Lord asks for you to do anyway. I know I'm saved at the same time, y'all. So that's why I just said the Lord. But whatever you believe in, that's all they ask you. They ask you to do anyway. As long as you put in half, you'll put in the rest. And I just trust them, and just push through anything, and don't be ever afraid to ask for help. So hey, I love y'all, Fine Print crew. I'll see y'all next Wednesday. It's gonna be some stuff coming out this weekend on the channel. So if you're not following the YouTube, make sure you subscribe. And anything y'all want me to react to or watch, because I'm watching the show now. Somebody got me. I'm finally watching Power Challenge. These people wanted me to watch Power and react to Power. So I'm trying. Okay. No, it's not Power. What's the name of that show? Not Power. With Uncle Clifford. See what I do when I don't have my secretary and security don't know either, child. I've been watching it, but I watched like the first couple episodes. I can't think of it right now, but I'm gonna watch the whole season and do a reaction to that before season 2 come in. So if you think y'all want me to check out, I'll definitely check out. I love y'all. I love y'all to life. Bye, y'all.